Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly focus, April the 1st through to the 7th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. And let's turn directly to the cards and see what's in your future going forward. Okay, underlying energy is the Ten of Wands. Okay, you're going in the right direction. Absolutely. But you have way too much weighing you down. There's your plate is full. You've got too many obligations, responsibilities, things to do. Maybe it's the way you're going about it, how you utilize your time, your energy, your resources. But it's time to stop. It's time to look at what you're doing, how you're doing it, and what you're taking with you going forward. And understanding if it does have growth, it does have potential, it does support you going forward, and what is deadwood. We need to clear away the deadwood, leave behind what no longer serves us, what no longer moves us in the direction that we want to go, to dispel any kind of negative energies around us. We have the King of Cups. Well, we want to first of all look at our basics, right? We want to make sure that we have a great launching pad, so to speak. So, with the King of Cups, now there is a ship in very calm waters coming in, but we seem to be sitting in a little bit of turmoil, but yet where we sit, we're protected from any kind of turmoil. So this is where we can rise above the tribulations and the dramas in our life and really find solace in what we want to do, where we are sitting. Maybe we are re-examining different opportunities or different things, like we're looking at our finances and making sure that we have enough money. We're looking where we live. Are we happy and content with where we're at? Do we want to explore new avenues of living in, maybe in a condo or maybe in a country house or in a different town, a different city, a different continent, whatever it might be for you. The people that surround us, do they raise us up? Is it a good crowd? Is it a respectable crowd? Is it a crowd of like-minded people that I'm hanging out with? Or do they tear me down? Do they look at the negative aspects of the world? You need positive people around you, like-minded people around you. So I think we're getting curious about what is out there and what we really need to attach ourselves to if we find disharmony in a part of our life as we look at it. So the Knight of Swords says we want to go forward. We want to go fast forward. We want to learn. We want to experience. We want to do it all. We want to see it. Our horizons is so much wider than it normally is. We're getting excited and curious about the possibilities of our tomorrow. We have the Justice card. Justice card has been coming out a lot. That's a frequent flyer in these readings, telling us that we need to, once again, as we were talking about earlier, disconnecting the things that no longer work in our life, leaving them in our rearview mirror, having completions, endings happen in our life, healing to be in our life, so that we can go forward, so that we can transform our lives into new beginnings and new experiences, new opportunities, new adventures, to understand our truest passions and go after our desires and our dreams and awaken to our desires and dreams again. This is where we may be setting some goals for ourselves, some things that we want to invite into our path. And maybe we're even dipping our toe into the water a little bit and trying things out and seeing if we truly like it. It's something that we are being drawn to. We have a passion for. It's easy to get ourselves motivated to do what needs to be done. Okay, let's look at work and career. We have the Hermit. So it's really about sitting here in the here and now and understanding where we are in the here and now and what we do and where we find the enjoyment, the happiness, what serves us, what we have to work with, and how we want to move forward. Maybe we want to go after that raise. Maybe we want to go after that promotion. Maybe we want to enter a different line of work or the same work but a different location. Maybe we want to work for ourselves or create a money stream of some sort. Okay, so we are looking at the possibilities. Eventually, we will whittle it down, so to speak, to a clear path forward based on what we already have to work with. And then we come out of what? The cave, the desert, right? The hermit. Once we come out of that solitude, that sense of solitude, that thinking, that thought process that needs to happen, we emerge going forward with a strength, with a surety. So we may be looking at different things right now. I get a lot of curiosity and you moving around, and your mind is kind of flipping from one thing to the other this week on what you really want to do, what you're being gravitated to. Doing a little bit of research, doing maybe a little bit of hands-on here and there, and just trying things out. We have the Death card. It's time to come alive. It's time to really go after your passions, your dreams, your desires, what motivates you. You have to connect with your inventive self, your creative self, and move towards a passion, a dream, something that you've always wanted to do. It's time to remove the cloak. It's time to put down the weapon. It's time to allow your inner child out and celebrate life. It's time to feel the freedom and the liberation in your steps, and creating that freedom and liberation going down the road by the work you do today. And so I think you are expanding in your curiosity, expanding in your world to see what is really available to you. And maybe the horizon is getting larger so that you can see the possibilities of what can come into your tomorrow. We have the Two of Swords, so it could be about making a decision. A choice needs to be made. We have to pick a certain lane to drive in, so to speak. We're not going to find the answers in our external world. We are blindfolded here, which means that we have to look within to find the answers. We have to go within, have a conversation with ourselves, and be honest. Okay, it may be something that we don't even want to do. We don't even want that decision to be the decision that needs to be made, but we need to go with it. Otherwise, we will find ourselves back at the experience again, contemplating that exact same scenario until we say, okay, if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. So it's not a barter system that we're dealing with. There's a lot of emotion attached to this. So maybe you have been working in a place for 5 or 10 years and you've gotten to know everybody, and it's kind of like your home away from home, your work family, so to speak, and now you're looking for a new job or a new placement, and it's going to take you away from those people, those experiences. So there could be a lot of emotion attached to it, where you have grown into a little bit of a comfort zone, feeling like it's a part of you. We have the Wheel. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So new beginnings are on the way. The Wheel shows up. I told everybody to journal last week. I think I had every sign for journaling. I think it's very important under this time. If you don't journal, that's okay. Journal this week. Journal last week. It's too late for last week. But this is about you rewriting your future, where you want to step into, what you want to do. Your passions, your dreams can come alive if you will them to. There is so much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. I got that sense of freedom like really fast for you. So something could happen in your life to really allow that. Okay, so what kind of possibilities could happen in your work, in your career, that all of a sudden you have the luxury of maybe traveling in order to do your job? Okay, you're a tech and now you're doing cruise ships. So you go, and if there's a problem, you're just kind of on the cruise. And if there's a problem, you are 24/7 while that cruise is going, but you get to see the world. You get to explore the world a little bit, going on different cruise ships, or maybe it's, in the air, your flight or train. Maybe you're working with the trains, or maybe you're just an Uber. You're going to start off with an Uber thing. I don't know what it is. You know what it is. You know what's calling you. I don't think you driving an Uber is really going to take you to that financial freedom that you want, though. So just saying, it might not be that. But a promise of retirement, what opens you up? So I think you need to just be aware for the miracle that's going to land in your lap, and be aware enough to recognize it when it shows up. Even if it doesn't look like much, it may be a lot. So don't just say no to things because it just doesn't fit in your scenario that pops into your mind when they ask you. But give it some thought. Say, I'll think about that. And then think about it. If you're not interested, you're not interested. But don't just slam the door. And we have do what you love, a great time for personal growth in your career, artistic endeavors, working with others in cooperative manner. So once again, you're being called to a new path, a new placement, a new, and not all of us will switch. We do have free will, but the offer is on the table for you to advance in new ways, in new opportunities, to allow that inventive, creative mind to flow, to understand the possibilities that can be, to see the potential of your tomorrow for all it can be. We'll go to love and relationships. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is about the expansion of the relationship, of growing it into something. I think, for the most part, I see a relationship as being very stable, but a time to take it to the next level. Time to step up to the plate a little bit more. Time to embrace what you really want to create in that relationship going forward. Okay, this is a card that kind of says you've come to the completion of a path. I don't think you're all ending your relationships, but many of you have taken it to a point where it is comfortable and you're happy with each other at a certain point. Now it's time to maybe move in together, or it's that proposal. You could be proposed to during this time. Inviting a baby into your lives to take that commitment to the next level of creating a new life, of creating your own miracle. Maybe it is, downsizing. Maybe the kids are all leaving for college now and you have to look at downsizing and what that looks like. How you take that downsizing actually into a level up opportunity for yourself. If you're single, it's really time to put yourself back out there and find somebody. And if it might be where you just need that new best friend, or. But I think we're elevating our relationships here, definitely. We have the Six of Cups. This is somebody coming in from the past, actually. And I don't usually read this card this way, but I'm getting this for this card this week for some reason, so I'm going with it. The true definition of the card is that somebody from your past shows up on your doorstep, or maybe you're dating and somebody really reminds you of a past relationship that you had, and you might be more gravitated to them because of those past memories, or you might be repelled because of it. So know why you're being repelled or attracted to. Okay, understand that. But yeah, somebody could show up, but it could just be somebody, you're passing somebody in the street and boy, don't they look like so and so from 15, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. And maybe it's not them, but it brings up that moment in time and maybe some of the struggles you had, maybe some of the happy moments you had. And why is this being shown to you? And understand it for what it truly is. We have the Queen of Cups. This is loving yourself. I almost started it with that card, but I didn't. I thought, no, I'm not getting that. But here it is anyways. This is loving yourself, knowing that you can have the perfect relationship, knowing that whatever you desire in the relationship, you can create, you can manifest, you can step into. The power is you, and how much do you believe that you are worthy and deserving of such a relationship? That's the truest question to ask yourself. Let's get honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. If you don't have a holiday, create a holiday. Okay, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Let's do it. Let's have some celebration. Let's have some fun. Let's get romantic. Let's get sensual. Let's unite our hearts. Let's grow our relationship deeper and stronger and more beautiful. Every step we take, every breath we take together. Platonic and romantic. Okay, let's look at our personal growth and how we can step into our personal growth with an ease and go with the flow. And we have, look at this, the sun. Do you know how many people have gotten the sun, okay, for personal growth? It's quite amazing how these cards are coming out this week for everybody. I tell you, I'm just hitting the tip of the iceberg of the energy that is coming in. Really, I am. I'm downplaying it to the extreme here of what the potential energy offers us. Okay, and as we grow through this week, I will reveal a little bit more and a little bit more as I learn to understand it myself. Okay, anyways, back to you. The sun is here. Now, this is, your vitality, your energy, and what you bring to the table. It increases your light, and as you increase your light and you increase your vitality, which increases your light, which increases your vitality, which increases your light, you start to see the doorway forward. You start to see the path that lays in front of you. You start to understand what your tomorrow could look like. You understand the world of possibilities at a whole new level. It's a time where you want to see and desire, but you also want to embrace your unique talents. Okay, align your actions with your truest purpose, your passion, your dreams, your desires, and watch that path unfold in front of you. We have the Two of Cups, new partnerships, new relationships, new passions. Anything could be on the table with this, so don't shy away from those. Meeting somebody, they may be very important going down the road in your life, maybe not, but maybe so you want to have that initial contact and start to grow that relationship. If they have something to offer, maybe it is a business opportunity, maybe it is a new love, maybe it is a new best friend. Maybe this is a thing, a passion, a dream, a desire that you want to step into, you want to create, you want to invent, you want to manifest in some way, make tangible. We have the Devil card. And this is really about letting go of what no longer serves a purpose in your life, no longer has value in your life, no longer motivates you to move forward or helps you to move forward or supports you in moving forward, to cut it away, to allow it to fall into the fires, to turn to ash and be the phoenix rising out of the ashes when we hit that solar eclipse. And then we have the Four of Wands. So yeah, marriage could be in the picture here. This could be proposals. But this is also, when it comes to our relationship, celebrating the little tiny moments that make every day and them just being in our life that much more special. So I never go out for coffee or, a bite to eat with somebody without leaving the experience, hopefully with a hug, but also letting them know, I tell them I love you. And that's just who I am. I know I say it here, I say it out in the world just as much. And you should see the reaction you get from some people. I've had people say, why? Oh my gosh, how much time do you have? Sit down, let me tell you. Um, we're all so beautiful. If only we saw our beauty as other people do. Okay, Four of Wands, back to you again. I keep drifting here. This is about embracing the happiness, the joy, celebrating the little moments as much as the big moments. And don't wait for the big moments in order to have the celebrations. It should be an every moment kind of event. Let's go over here. Let's Gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. The minute you are more grateful in life, more beautiful things show up. Okay, it's scientifically proven. There's tons of studies out there now proving that having gratitude in our lives and a practice of gratitude in our lives makes our lives better. Our health is better, our sleep is better, how we handle stress is better, our stress levels are better all around. There is so much to the practice of gratitude that helps us, and it's absolutely free to do. It takes a couple minutes of our time. So grab a piece of paper, start writing out your gratitude, what you are grateful for. We have the owl, follow your intuition. Okay, that passion, that burning desire within you is trying to explode and come out. Your inner child wants to come out and play, so let it. Okay, enjoy life a little bit. But follow your intuition, follow that gut feeling. It could save you from something as well this week, right? Dolphin, don't worry, be happy. Okay, so put the worry, the concerns on the back seat, back shelf, and allow yourself to smile, embrace the moment, create the happiness, the joy, the laughter that can be in your life. We'll get one more card here. And we have friendship. Nurture your relationships. Okay? Where can you stand strong in your relationship? Where can you take a stand for being more present, more aware, more compassionate, have more empathy, give more support, show your love more freely, bring in that romance, and so much more. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.